Are Land Rovers unreliable? Well, let's find out. Here's everything that's broken in the last 2 years owning this Disco 2. So let's start out with everything that's currently wrong with it, because there are a couple things. We fired up. A lot of lights, but they mostly disappear. SRS light, and that's for this clock spring. Common issue. I'm not going to worry about fixing it. It also should have a check engine light. It doesn't right now, but at some point it will. So you can see only 89,000 clicks on it, which isn't too bad. So the only part I've had to replace is this transfer case selector. I got a good used cable for 50 bucks. Included another transfer case, so now I have one of those milling around too. And I've replaced that, and now this works. But that was the only issue, and that actually stranded me because it slipped into neutral, and I wasn't able to drive forward anymore. But I just tore this all apart, reached in there with a vice grip and jammed it back into high range, and we were down the road. So this thing has technically never stranded me. Recently, the driver's window and both heated seats stopped working. The other windows work. I'm guessing maybe it's a fuse. I just haven't even looked into it. Also, the AC quit working at one point. I just pulled out the AC compressor relay, plugged it back in, and the AC worked again. Also, sometimes you can't remove the key, and you have to put it into drive and back into park and do that. Jimmy it back and forth a couple of times, and then it'll allow you to remove the key. Another thing, this headlight fell out. This thing cracked on me. You'll notice that the plastics really don't hold together. This plastic thing back here is breaking. This thing came off, but this thing's been driven on a lot of trails, if you can't tell by all the pinstriping. Like, this has not just been mall crawling per se. So around here, I think that plastic piece is gone. There were supposed to be plastic pieces here. One started falling off, so that was removed. This wheel liner in here came off partly, and it was rubbing against the tire, so I removed it, but it actually feeds into the air intake, and it was raining, so then it sucked water into the air intake. It was kind of running funny, but luckily that was a simple fix. It also does like to mark its territory. It leaks some oil from who knows where. I don't care. Chassis lubrication prevents rust, right? Overall, for owning this thing for 2 years and 7,000 miles and only having to put 50 bucks into a new transfer case shifter, that's not bad at all, you know? Like I said, obviously fluids and that sort of thing, basic maintenance, but otherwise, you know, it's just been upgrades that I've spent money on. But, you know, this thing is cheap to run, and I'd recommend them. I mean,